Hello, I want to talk to you about the Design Your Own Life seminar, which is a book I am producing. The book would be available early in 2016. It is a culmination of a lot of experiences I've acquired in trying to write the book. I have referenced a few people, but I have depended 90% on my own experience. So it's what I know works, what has worked for me, and what I think would be the advice I would leave for my children if I wasn't going to be around much longer. The need I have to share this, it's not because it's a source of income for me. No, it's not. I'm grateful to God for the opportunities I've been given to live a quality life. I'm grateful for the work I have, which is lucrative. I'm grateful for the changes I'm making in the lives of people and organizations. But I do believe that sustainability is about giving back to society from the great gift you have benefited. And this is why I'm writing this book. More importantly, this is why I am working on a series of teleseminars to introduce as many people as care to take the opportunity to be a part of the developmental process of the book. That way you can get all the experiences I have shared in the book, I'm sharing in the book, for free. And you can be a part of shaping the language, shaping the narrative, and shaping the focus in such a way that it will be of great benefit to the largest amount of people. So I'm calling you into partnership with me to co-author this book. The teleseminars I want to run would be 1-hour sessions. I'm basically going to be looking at about 3 different chapters in a teleseminar. It's going to be tight, it's going to be rewarding, it's going to be informative. And so I think everyone that's interested should be able to find the time to make it work. The first teleseminar, which will be coming up shortly, is going to address 3 chapters in the book. The first would be what I call that one thing. Now, I believe with all my heart that everyone has a glory in them. It's hidden in you for your own sake, your own protection. It's like a password on your email account. It's necessary for your own protection. But unless and until you know what your purpose in life is, and unless and until you begin to do everything you're doing based on that purpose, you will never reveal the glory that's been hidden inside of you. Without that, life has no meaning. With that, all the things you want that seem like struggles today would come easily. And I want to talk about that in a little bit more detail in that teleseminar. Then I'm going to talk about making now powerful. I did that. Too many people do that. I spend too much time thinking about the future. It only creates anxiety. I spend too much thinking about the past. It only creates regret. Now, this moment is all I have. But it's not just enough to be in the moment. It's vitally important to make this now powerful. How do you think? How do you feel? What are the pictures in your head? What are the voices saying in your head? What are you saying to yourself? How do you see yourself? All necessary in making now powerful. And then, of course, I'm going to be talking about life mapping. Everything I know of value is created twice. First in the mind of the creator, and then the designer, and then it's created in reality, like cathedrals, like automobiles, like aircrafts, like any great thing of value. And so the question now becomes, why shouldn't life be designed that way? Why do I have to wait to be 65 to let 65 happen to me? Why can't I design what I want my life to be like when I'm 65? Why can't I codify that and begin to work backwards to today so that everything I do today would deliver the 65 of my choice? Think about that. I'm going to be teaching at that live seminar quick ways to master the art of life mapping. Naturally, there'll be more detail in the book. What did you expect? But still, you get a front page thing, you get a front seat, and you get to ask questions that people who read the book will never be able to ask. The answers we provide might help those who buy the book, and that's why I think you'll be co-authoring with me, and that's critically important. Other chapters in the book include things like a revolutionary approach to goal setting. Oh, you've had that before. You've had goal setting. It hasn't worked. This will, and I'll show you how to do it. Then I want to talk about never-ending motivation. Why do you need to get motivated over and over again? Why can't you press that motivation button and let it stay stuck and motivated? I want to show you how to do that so you can stay motivated every single day of your life. I want to talk about rituals of greatness. There is something all great people do. Athletes do it. A lot of people do it. Do you have any rituals that bring out the greatness in you? I'm going to talk about entering the zone, about using music as a ritual of greatness, motivation, inspiration, guided imagery, prayer, and stuff like that. And then I'm going to talk, another chapter in the book is managing your life's greatest asset. Do you even know what that is? If you don't, you want to be on the teleseminars, I assure you, because you need to manage that and you need to start like yesterday to do that. And then, of course, releasing your inner genius. I know people say that a lot, don't they? But you must believe there's something greater inside of you. You might even have sensed it at some time. Now, how do you work with that on a daily basis to be the best that you can be? I will be talking on another chapter on the power of marginal productivity. People generally think they must be perfect and everything has to be just right for things to work. No, there's a principle of marginal productivity that says you never really know how far a little change can go. Just make sure that change is in a positive direction and make sure that it's constantly being improved upon. I'll talk to you in another chapter about getting out of your own way, techniques to bypass your conscious mind and your critical factor, so that you can program yourself to be who you want to be, to experience the things you want to experience, to a great extent to see and to know that your world is created by your thoughts. And I want to show you how to do that. Another chapter in the book is going to be everything is energy, how to create your world. Now, a lot of people know that. They sense that. They've read about it somewhere, but how do we generate this energy? How do we sustain it? How do we transmute it? How do we work with it? Some people talk about manifesting. I want to show you how to just make it work. Take the guesswork out of it. Work with energy. Make yourself successful. And another chapter is going to talk about love hurts. Yes, love hurts. Get over it. Without love, nothing happens. So make it work for you. I'll teach you how to live to be 1,000 years. Immortality is wonderful. The concepts about people never dying is wonderful. Maybe the ideas don't die. Maybe their bodies are the only things that die. I know what I believe. You can choose what you believe. However, even if you decided to go with the body, I could teach you how to live 1,000 years. Just a few things. Not 1,000 clock years, but you can have the experience of people who've lived 1,000 years all combined and making an impact in the way you live today. And that's great, and that's lovely. I'll teach you about how to lift the ocean so that you can release human energy everywhere you go. I'll talk about influence. I'll talk about so many things in the book. But remember, I'm giving you a front seat to this through the free teleseminars. The teleseminar is free. It will only take 1 hour of your time, maybe every week or every other week. And I will need you to be a part of it. There will be exercises, there will be things you can practice. There is no doubt in my mind that right after the first teleseminar, your life will change. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me. To register for free, send your name and number, that's all. Even if there's no subject material, just name and number to designedtowin@outlook.com. Designed to win at outlook.com. I look forward to hearing from you. My name is Sami Koku. Your life is in your hands. You take care.